America's top law enforcement official was grilled today in the nation's capital. Merrick Garland is the U.S. Attorney General and appeared before the House Judiciary Committee. It's focused on a few things, including federal indictments into Donald Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 election. In his opening statement, Garland defined what the Department of Justice does.
Our job is to pursue justice without fear or favor. Our job is not to do what is politically convenient. Our job is not to take orders from the president, from Congress, or from anyone else about who or what to criminally investigate. As the president himself has said, and I reaffirm today, I am not the president's lawyer. I will add, I am not Congress's prosecutor. The Justice Department works for the American people. Our job is to follow the facts and the law, and that is what we do.
Sam Sampson has been following the story in Washington and has more on what was discussed during that hearing.
Republicans' questions are mainly focused on Hunter Biden, the president's son, and his past. Now, he already pleaded not guilty to 2 misdemeanor offenses related to his income taxes. Recently, Hunter faces 3 felony charges related to illegally possessing a gun. Now, although all of these charges were brought on by special counsel David Weiss, who was appointed by Trump years ago, Republicans are trying to find out why Hunter Biden's legal process, as they see it, took too long, and that there was political interference, and the Department of Justice, they say, was taking orders on how to do its job. But Garland isn't giving them much.
So Hunter Biden is selling art to pay for his $15,000 a month rent in Malibu. How can you guarantee that the people buying that art aren't doing so to gain favor with the president?
The job of the Justice Department is to investigate criminal allegations. You have information.
Are you investigating this? I mean, someone who bought Hunter Biden's art ended up with a prestigious appointment to a federal position. Doesn't it look weird that he's become this immediate success in the art world as his dad is president of the United States? Isn't that odd?
I'm not going to comment about any specific...
Not going to comment, not going to investigate.
The White House, by the way, denies any connection between Hunter's art sales and any appointments. Now, Garland continues to say he won't comment on a pending investigation. He also brings up several times that Weiss has total authority over the Hunter Biden investigations. On top of that, Republicans are referencing the 2 federal indictments against Donald Trump and his efforts to overturn the most recent general election. In opening statements, one Republican official says there's one investigation protecting President Biden and there's another attacking President Trump. Now, the Democrats are calling a lot of what the Republicans are saying misinformation. They say it's misleading and that this hearing undermines the seriousness of the work done by the Department of Justice.
House Republicans will use their time today to talk about long-discredited conspiracy theories and Hunter Biden's laptop. They will do it because they care more about Donald Trump than they do about their own constituents. Desperate to find evidence for an absurd impeachment and desperate to distract from the mounting legal peril facing Donald Trump.
2 things to keep in mind throughout this hearing. The Republicans have announced an impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden. And second, we're just days away from a potential government shutdown in the U.S. If the government can't agree to pass funding bills by September 30th, it'll have no choice but to furlough tens of thousands of employees. Both issues, some believe, are just distracting from the real concerns in America, such as crime, addictions, and reproductive rights. Sam Sampson, CBC News, Washington.